Hello, today we shall be discussing on how to create a simple 3D ebook design. And as you can see right here, this is one recently designed by my very self. So first thing first, I want to believe we already know the use of these tools over here. So I won't bother us to go about how to use each of these tools. So this is what we shall be doing today. This is a sample. I just sketch out something that we shall be doing today as a guide. So you see, this is exactly what we shall be designing. Here we have the image, then the text. It's just simple something. Then another one underneath. So this is a sketch I did in about 15 minutes and uploaded it on here. Okay, first thing first, let's create our workspace. Okay, this is the width. I think we'll rather go with the 3000 and the height 2800, so that we will have space for us to create, and the image quality will be very okay. Okay, here we have our small workspace for the 3D book design. Okay, I'll want to use same color but different design. Here the background color. Here I'm gonna pick it out so I'm going to make use of it. Then over here we'll have our design, something of this nature. Yes, something of this nature. What I'm gonna do right here, it's fill it with that color. Yes, the foreground color. This is the foreground color. So I'm gonna click OK. Then Ctrl D to remove the line. I think we have something close, or is it too thick? Be that as it may, it's just a rough work though. I'm not gonna use it anyways. Okay, I'm gonna scout for an image just like the one we have right here, but over here I couldn't get an image online that has this working dude and the money because of the theme of the design. It's 13k months on Fiverr. That's my journey to. So I searched for a guy working, and I also searched for the dollar bills and used masking technique to embed it over here. Then all of this text came in later. So for this work over here, we have the theme 3D ebook design and an image here. So I'm going to scout for an image online that we're going to use. Okay, let me search for 3D designs. So I'll find an image that we're going to make use of. 3D designs. I think this one is cool. That one is cool, but it's not going to blend with what we're going to do. Okay, let me just go for 3D graphics. 3D graphics. Cool, lovely. No. Okay, let's not waste much time here. Let me just go with this one. This one seems cool. This one seems cool. Lion downloads. Yes. Okay. Let me import it. Okay, this is the image we'll be using for the design. Drag it. Our tool is already highlighted on the move tool, so I'm gonna click, hold and drag down to the workspace that we already created. So it's on here. Click on Ctrl to bring down this edges for you to be able to resize. Then hold down your shift and enlarge. Okay, let me reduce the fill so I can proceed to see the edges. Okay, either one we do. You can either work with the fill or you work with the opacity. It does almost the same thing. So leave it at that. Then take it down to the edge. Okay, we are good here. So I'm gonna make use of this tool, then still hold down on my shift so I get a perfect circle. There you go. Good one. Awesome. Well, this whole design is too big. So I'm gonna size, just perfect. Now I'll right click on this tool so I can go to get my circle, the elliptical tool. Then I'm gonna hold down on my shift and drag. Perfect. This is exactly what I want. Okay, now I'm going to create another layer for this elliptical tool. So I hit on the create layer, but our color is needed for this outline here. So I'm going to go back here, since I'm going to use the same color for the design. Then click on the color, pick the color, then go back to our design what we're using. Okay, then right click, then stroke. Yes, 20 pixels. Okay, so I'm going to stroke it on this layer right here, then deselect. Now I'm going to bring over back to 100%. Now I know the border line I'm going to be working with, so what I'm going to do right here is to mask this layer so I can go to clean off or wipe off this one over here. Okay, I'm going to fast forward so it will be less time consuming. Okay, this is exactly what we have here, but mind you, when we were wiping off this stuff, you saw some of the design went off this our book cover, but that's not going to be a disturbance to us. So this is what we have here. I can decide to work on the image right here. I can decide to work on it to make it very okay. There we go. Now my test, this is where I'm going to input or insert the test. Click on the test, then change the color for the test. I'm going to be using white. Let me check. Okay, we used white here, so I'm going to use white. Then what do we have here? We have 3D ebook design. So I'm gonna input it right here. That's 3D. It's one word. It's already set to bold, and I'm gonna increase the text size. 3D still need to get bigger. I'm gonna try 100. Okay, 100 is fine. So I'm gonna take it over here. What do we have here? 3D ebook design. Okay, take it over here. then right for the other ebook design, but I'm not going to leave it with this. Both of them can be bold. I can either decide to leave it this way or use another font style. Yeah, we're using feature. Okay, this one is okay, so it's set to bold. I think we are okay here. So this one is still too big. I'm gonna take it down. Let's use 80. Let's use 80. Then this one should be, let's use 18. No, too small. Okay, 20. There you go. There we go. Now, what next we have on our design? Okay, this one over here, that can simply be done by clicking on this. Then let's duplicate this layer holding this elliptical design. So I'll take it down to create new layer to duplicate it. Then I'm going to, since it's already highlighted over here, I'm just going to move it down so it gets off from its original self. Okay, we have something right here, but I don't want it to display on top of our design, so it's going to go under. Perfect, but it's still coming out. Don't bother, we don't need it for now, at least. Okay, let me take it, let's leave it this way. Then the 3D book design can go a bit. Okay, now what do we have here? Learn how can come under here. Is this still, can we still make, okay, using this color we can put learn how, but I'm not going to be using that. Let me use the same feature and how to bold. Okay, then right click on this tool to change it, since I need a rectangular shape right here. Just perfect. The color, it's still very much okay. So I'm gonna right click. No, not gonna happen because I haven't created a new layer for this design. So here we have a new layer, that's layer 3. I right click, then fill it up with the foreground color, which is this color. Then Ctrl D to remove the masking line over and around it. Now it's on top of our learn how layer. I'm going to bring it down. Here we have the learn how on top. Let me take it up. But from our design here, we saw it's not having a 4-corner edge. So how are we going to go about that? Let me use the pen tool. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to hold down on shift. Okay, this is right here. Hold down on shift, so I have a perfect line here. Then drag. I hope you can see this. Okay, it's too small, so let me just above it, a little bit above it, then still hold it down with my shift, then I'm gonna have something of this nature. Okay, just perfect. Okay, then I'm gonna make a selection. Oh, sorry about that, I forgot. I'm gonna cover it, then make a selection and delete, then Ctrl D. There we go, we have it right here. Oh, it's okay. When you're doing yours, you make sure it's perfect. You're not looking for perfection right here. So over here we have another design, another underneath the learn how. So I'm gonna, just like we have here, this dark color. So I'm gonna pick this same color, this color right here, then go back and replicate it here. Okay, just perfect. Then fill, it's gonna be on top of this layer. Just see what I'm talking about. It's gonna affect it. So we've got to create another layer for it on top. We fill it up with our foreground color. Yes, this is it. So I take it down. Just perfect. As you can see, we have our design in place. We have our design in place. Now, what are we going to do with this color right here? We can also decide to add flavor. I'll select, then duplicate. Okay, then take it up. Let's see how it's gonna look like. Let's see how it's gonna look like. Let me bring it over here. Not okay. Not okay. Simplicity in design is what matters a lot. Okay, here we have our design. So we are done. This is a 3D ebook design that you can be able to use, and the next step is how we can be able to really place it on exactly what we need it for. From here I can decide to crop it, so I get off that part, those part coming off. Perfect. This is our 3D book design. So how do we go about it? One thing you must know, it's most of the time we don't normally play with the blending tool. Just leave things simple, just like keep it in simple. You can add it to it. Then 3D, since it's a 3D book design, you can drop shadow. Then you can drop shadow, make distance like so. Well, you can increase the size, make it darker, increase, but I don't need any of that for now. I can also decide to add a drop or shadow on, and on this one right here. Okay, it's making the design come to life. but I don't need it, just plain. We're good to go. Voila, we have our design complete. So how do we place it on an actual 3D book that's going to make it pop up? Now let's go over to Google, our friend. So we're going to search for 3D book. 3D book. Okay, here you have a lot of sample that you can work with. You can decide to use this, whichever one you decide to go, it's okay. Then you can also decide to I think this one is okay. This one should do, but I want it same design here. So let me just pick one already. Which one are we going to go with? Which one are we going to go with? Let's go with this one. Sorry, let me go with this one. Go with this one. Wow, I think it's a PNG file. Let's just go with it. Save it as ebook 2. Ebook 2. Okay. Import the file. Ebook 2. It's a PNG file. The file is imported over here. Now this is what I'm gonna do. Give it a background, then take our design. I'm gonna save the design, save as a JPG file. This is first design, yes. Then import the file first design. Have it already? Yes, this is the JPG file. So I can move this one down to ebook 2 PNG. Now go on top. This is the PNG file. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to take this image and place it over this design. Don't worry about the side, we're going to get over it soon. So this is what I'm going to do. Control T, so we're going to play with the image. Then don't forget to hold down Shift when resizing, so you don't lose your image dimension. Now how are we going to place it over here? So you see, immediately you take your cursor over your design, you're going to see something of this nature, this curve right here. So we can turn it around. Then remember, we can either use this or use this one. So this time around, let me just go with this. Now I have it right here. The reason for it is for the fact that we want to see this edge and this edge pop over this edge and this edge over this edge. So we can't be able to do that while we are having a solid fill. So I'm going to reduce it. I can go to see through. Now we are good to go. So I'm gonna hold down the control key. When I hold down the control key, you can see the cursor changes, because you can no longer work with everything else but just that portion, and by so doing changing the flow. This is what it does when you hold down the control key. So I'm gonna take it down to that edge, then zoom into it and see exactly how we're doing. So I'm gonna take it close off, close, shut, then control and take it down to that edge. Exactly, that's where I want it to be. This is exactly where I want it to be. Now I'll go down, go back, then take this one, still hold it down the control, take this one down to this point. Okay, then come over. Perfect. Actually, we're not looking for perfection right here. We're just looking for getting the job done, so you know how to go about it. Now if you look closely, you'll see, okay, this one, the edges, oops, okay, we're over there. If you look closely, you will notice that this part is not well aligned, this edge. So what are we going to do? We're going to right click, then wrap. This one actually makes you bend edges, like those of you using Corel Draw. You know what the warp tool does. I'll get the stuff off. Okay, so you hold this edge, then bend it. You see, it didn't move this edge, neither did it move the other edge, but that very part that was held down. Okay, let's go over this edge and see if we have any parts to correct. Okay, there's none. Perfect. Now we have our design over. Perfect. The design is already on top. Now, how do we do or go about this edge? What do we have here? Let me see. Okay, same color. So I'm gonna fill with same color by color picking this part. Then this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go right here. Yes, this is it. Okay, take it to the edges. Yes, this is it. We have it right here. So I'm gonna fill this part, but on a new layer. So I'm gonna fill this part. Oh goodness me. Okay, for those of you whose Photoshop is still working properly, you can just fill directly, but for my Photoshop, I think it's malfunctioning. So this is for those of you that your Photoshop is still very much okay, you can create a new layer, take it on top, and go straight to filling it. Then it will fill just this portion that is already marked out, but mine is a bit malfunctioning at the moment. So this is what I'm gonna do. From this point, take it over here. Then for those of you that has your Photoshop malfunctioning like mine, I'll take it out of the design, then bring it back. I'll take it back here, take it back here, Okay, then fill, then create a new layer for it and fill. That's it, filled. Then I delete the part, but I'm gonna clean or wipe off this part right here. So you can see right here we have our design. Then you can okay, here we go. What are we gonna do? This part, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna extend or extrude this color over here. So I'm gonna change the color right here, then use I can decide to use this tool, then create a new layer for it and fill. Take it over. Then you know what? Same thing. Do repeat the same thing right here. There you go. Now, what do we have here? We have 3D Ebook Design. This is what it means. 3D Ebook Design, a test. Three D 3D Okay, here we go. We have it right here, but we have something extruding from the end. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to increase the size to, let's say, 80. No, 90. Let me leave it at 100. And this one, same 100. Very good. Then let me go over here. From our main design and get this design off. Gonna take it off. Okay. Here we are. This one right here needs to be changed. Okay. go. This is I can just now I have this, and this. So yeah. Skew it. Just okay. Just okay, but not perfect. So how do we make it fit? Still hold down on your control and take it inside, take it downwards so it can stand. Perfect. There you go. That's how to design a 3D ebook cover. I guess you've learned a whole lot from this tutorial. From here you can save your file as JPG, then name it anything you want. Done. There you have your 3D book design. This is it. That's how you design a 3D ebook. Simple. It's not perfect, but hey, we're not searching for perfection right here. It's just a rough work and how you too can be able to create your own 3D ebook design using your own sketch, your own idea, your own. This is exactly what we have: the image, the text, everything. So just replicated here, and from here we have the finished products and everything is okay.